Welcome to the last part of Disco Elysium. Believe it or not, we finished the game. So if you are new and do not want to see how the game ends, this is your spoiler alert and I recommend to check out the other videos first. Also, a little disclaimer. Disco Elysium has 3 different endings depending on the choices you make. Of course, if you are not happy with the ending you got, you can always replay the game or check spoilers online and how to get the ending you want. I didn't do that. I just played how I wanted to and thus got this ending. Because this is the last part, I thought it would be nice to give a quick recap on what has happened. If you're not interested, I'll make a chapter so you can skip this. We started this game not knowing what happened and who or where we are. We meet Kim, our fellow detective and partner in crime, against crime, whatever you get my drift. He helps us to regain our memories even though he doesn't know who we are or what happened, but at least he's trying, right? Slowly, everything becomes more and more clear and we discover we are a badass detective with a lot of experience and are, against all odds, actually good at what we do. For the main case, we learn things aren't as simple as they seem and a lot of people are involved. The hanging was a cover-up and the actual crime occurred in a bedroom where the victim was shot. We run all over town to find the shooter and to determine where the shots came from. All of this has led us to an island where we meet the deserter, aka the shooter. Since we are the amazing cop we are, we've extracted a confession from him and he told us why he did it. Also, we meet a creature we weren't sure existed. Or did we do too much drugs maybe? After speaking to this creature we quite possibly dreamed up, we have to return to the mainland and see how our choices will affect the rest of our lives.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water.
I don't even see those.
And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone.
The lieutenant looks north with his hand raised to his brow. What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
It can walk on water?
Apparently, yes. Like a water strider. Only, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He shakes his head with amazement. And remember how skeptical you were, Kim? Are you not gonna apologize to the people that you kinda declared insane? What now?
What now?
The old man behind you repeats suddenly. I forgot about him. He puts his hand into the ash. It's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Yeah, alright. But I also want to check on the stuff he left behind. The box. Let's see what's in here. A helmet. And the scope. We found your scope, Mr. Murderer.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
The old man looks around confused. Sir, how could you not see the vestment?
See.
He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
Touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. Doesn't it, Mr. Doras?
Lieutenant inspects him gently. Wait, what?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
We found some things in the vestment's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him the scope.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to it. You lost it?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Lieutenant observes the land sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Obviously.
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
Alright, I'm going to let you rest now.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Wait, I thought we weren't going back. I thought this was the end. To return. Use the boat to return. Wasn't it like the game warned me 100 times to complete everything before going to the island, and now I can go back? Wait, what? Also, I can wear some different clothing just for funsies. Oh, this goes here. I can wear the helmet. This looks so dumb. A scarf. Why not? Maybe a different jacket or no jacket? Because I kind of want to see the shirt, but it's not really showing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Isn't this the helmet of the guy I shot? I mean, from the soldiers? Is it? Looks a little bit like it. So back to the boat, because that's what Kim tells us to do, and we always listen to Kim. So let's do that, and I think that maybe that's finally the conclusion, wouldn't it be? I think it has to be, right? Alright, we need to go up. I mean, what else is there to do? Where is my boat? So I feel like it's kind of lame, because they were very clear on not being able to return, and now apparently we can, which is very weird.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
He says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm.
Who could it be?
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
So who's waiting for me then? I don't see anyone.
Look what the tide brought him.
Jean-Vic Vicmer says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
I don't even know who you are.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
That is true.
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Yeah, you're the man with the sun by the mural who explained it to me. I recognize you.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
He says, gesturing towards his companions.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Well, that's nice.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
He points to the sea fort.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
Also, I am dressed so dumb.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
A naughty boy.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Way to fit me to the wolves, Kim. No, Kim, you gotta have my back. Let's destroy them. Let's say this because it's funny.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing the lieutenant the tiniest of smiles. No one else seems bothered by the bleeding.
Bothered by it? Harry, you look like you need a fucking organ transplant. Oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that.
Takes a deep breath. Wait, you're the man with sunglasses.
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Who are you people? I said that. What's this about? Move on.
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
He takes a step back.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
He makes air quotes.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
He turns to you.
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
That is very true. Where were you when I needed you?
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
What's a shit kid? You're not even blonde. You're not a horse-faced woman. Turns out to be special concept duped again. You mentioned the task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah, totally, I get it. Refresh my memory.
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Heidelstown, and Guillaume Baby.
He stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
No one cares.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who's Guillaume?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
He's not smiling.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
Do? It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit here now, Harry. Because of you.
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence. Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you in the eye.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Wait, so you let me face a squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore.
Yes. You're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit 1,000,000 times over.
How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved this establishment and still betrays me. Turns to face the general direction of the whirling and yell. Damn you, cafeteria manager. I understand, okay, Card told you.
And the people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
She looks around. Duped again. No one's who they say they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardeners, Cap Leader Dis, turned to Lieutenant. Tell me at least you are who you said you were.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisuragi. Still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
You're the only one who's honest.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
He turns to the blonde.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
He makes air quotes.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
He turns to you. Wait, socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory? I drank so much I lost my memory and I'm now slowly recovering it. I made it all up. I know what I am. It might have something to do with an anomaly in the church. Highly experimental detective. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. That's what I think.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what?
He turns to the special consultant.
I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying, or insane, or both.
He turns back to you.
But Detective Wigmer, he has blanked out before.
She interjects. I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
She pauses, remembering.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Just to keep things simple.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures toward the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
He nods confidently.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership. Now.
I'm ready to lead again. Line detective is good for now. He's wrong, I'm too fuck on for work. Fuck all of you, I don't want to be in your unit. What now? I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Oh, right. He points to the water. Hold on, in the ocean, feign ignorance. It was stolen by Jacob Earth. That wasn't me, it was stolen by traffic hooligans. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater, he wasn't. I don't know what it's doing there.
I do. You drove it into the water. Everyone on the street saw you do it. It's going to be a local landmark too, on the brochure. Thank you for fucking us, Harry.
You're welcome.
Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
Well, I probably didn't think about that. What do you think?
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
He exhales to calm his breathing. Wait, my badge. Show it to them. I can lie. What I do have is this futuristic armor. Tap your helmet. Is it because I'm wearing that? Wait, my badge?
The thing that tells people you're a police officer.
Alright, I'll show it.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Oh, I can catch it. It's 92.
Not today, badge.
That didn't look very smooth. Did I get it? Bought my badge. The drama is unnecessary. I got the badge. All is well.
And your gun?
He asks, unimpressed by the piece of plastic in your hand.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
Wait, I did get my gun, didn't I?
What is it with all these material objects? Here we go again. Lost gun, trying to terrorize you.
I can present the rifle. Well, let's show him.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
He wipes his brow in mock relief. So it doesn't even matter that I found my gun. I'm not drunk. I haven't started drinking and lie. So what? I've had a little drink. Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm also on drugs. Didn't lose it. I have it. But I did do that, didn't I?
We're not talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the vaporized cloud of ethanol coming from your mouth.
This is so unfair. He knows you have the gun, and still he's punishing you.
So it doesn't even matter.
You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum.
So what? I've had a little drink.
A little drink? You smell like a corpse. I'm downwind and I can barely breathe. You smell like shit.
He covers his nose.
You let a suspect escape, Harry. Classier something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
That is not true.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
He was also there. She was some kind of spy from the Oxen, specially trained. Not taking her in was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island. I got duped. As an act of mercy. That is true. Small detail. That doesn't matter, none of it does. Let's say that.
Oh, well. If you let her go. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect who escaped. Another act of mercy.
Oh, Ruby, that's right.
Or the fact that you're Evra Claire's little peony now. Doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
I couldn't even have stopped it from happening, could I?
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Thank you, Kim. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't die. Yeah, what he said. I also solved the case. It solved all of it.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
He says in a lowered voice.
It's so much better if he does this. 1,000,000 times better.
True.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
Yeah, it's just he's just upset with me, basically.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
No on me.
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
Damn it, I knew I had to do that when he was sleeping. A cold gust of wind, he pulls up his collar. But to be fair, I only took 1 drink. And why did I do that? I needed it for something, but I don't remember.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer.
Wait, are you ratting me out? I thought we were buddies. I saved your life.
It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist, a man of the center, not prone to political outbursts, which is commendable, but also at odds with his behavior. Other still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind. How he reconciles these 2 points of view, I do not know, but he is vocal about both of them.
Alright, I'm starting to see how those thoughts play a part in the game. I've just chosen thoughts that I thought were cool. I should have maybe gone for a more, how do you say it, thought out plan, or what do you want to call it, to align the thoughts and to make them cohesive in some way. I didn't do that at all.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Amphetamine, mostly. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
Oh, thanks. I didn't think you would end positively. Drugs? I didn't do drugs. Did I? I can't remember. I don't think. Maybe I took one time, I took speed because it was an objective, but that was it, I think.
He can talk human beings into telling him anything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped working on the case. He is tireless, madly driven.
And on speed, so that gives you energy.
And he solved it, near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. Locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
Well, I think he might do something to himself, but that's just me.
He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
He pauses.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Thick white snow falls all around you. Flakes stick to the glossy photo of the phasmid.
And also, I feel like he's a better partner than that other guy has ever been to me.
You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom shakalaka, motherfucker. Let's just say nothing. That's just, I think, smarter.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
The man cranes his neck, still looking at the photo.
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, the phasmid may have contributed to his mental state in some way over the years. It's probably not connected per se, but the perpetrator knew of its existence. Let's say this.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
He points to the photo. I also think that maybe we could have not gotten the photo or something, or maybe scared it off. If I had let Kim do that immediately, and then all of this would have been different. But I could be wrong.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
His tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
So basically this is the conclusion of the game, I feel like, and this is depending on what choices you made and what things you've done. For instance, I could have not gotten my gun, could have not gotten my badge, and maybe not the photo and all that, and maybe this dialogue would have been different, because I've read online that you can become a good detective, like great and positive, or you can become the worst, like negative, and somewhere in between. I feel like you have different outcomes. So this is one of at least 2 or 3, maybe more. So if you play differently, make different choices, you will get, this will probably be different for you. I can say 6 things. The phasmid was female, the reeds are its nest. The killer, we have a strong motive. The previous head of the Debaucheurs Union was assassinated by a killer. Also a dead man on the boardwalk. Alright. Mystery of Doom commercial area. Let's start with we have a strong motive.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
The special consultant raises an eyebrow. I don't have time for this. Straight to the motive, please.
Of course, excuse me. I just thought it was noteworthy.
He killed him in an act of jealousy, hoping to start a war. Yeah, let's say this.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
It's more than that. I'll win her back with this. No, it's my masterpiece. I'm still not completely satisfied with it. It could be just a little neater. Like the phasmid, let's say this.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
He rolls his eyes.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
Let's say that the vestment was female.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It had gathered items in its nest, reproduces by parthenogenesis. Let's say this.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
I still think it was female.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
He pauses, turning something over in his head. I think it reproduces by parthenogenesis.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
Just a hunch.
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
That makes sense. Yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
He looks around, quickly assessing the ghost. Conclude, it had mandibles that looked like hair and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
I'm also trying to see who is who. Like, which of the men is like the man speaking now?
Incredible.
Trent?
The PR value of this is exceptional. Carve discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
Like, is he Trent or is he... I think he is, and he is the inspector who doesn't like me. He repeats, turning to Vic Moore. That's him, I think. I'm not sure though.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Oh really? Did I do something good? Are you gonna compliment me for once?
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
See? I told ya. We could have definitely filled with that. He smiles.
Without it,
He shakes his head.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
They would have never believed me without it.
Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
I could. The previous head of the Debuteurs Union was assassinated by our killer. Assassinated. Let's say this and then quit.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
Lieutenant lowers his voice just a little.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
Oh, that's very true.
understood, of course.
But a case against Everard would be big.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
Consultant 2 has lowered his voice. So let's not say that. And let's also ignore these two, because this is just about the ghost. They're not gonna want to hear that. The missing person, did I solve that? I don't think I did. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back? Point to yourself.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
He shrugs.
So I have to. Jude,
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Quick nod.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
He sighs. Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently,
I don't want to say that, but I have to.
jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No,
No, because the suspect seemed to think.
you're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Okay, great,
I
thanks.
assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it.
I need to tell Lena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock, remember?
A cryptozoologist.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Fickmore.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
True that.
She is going to be over the moon.
What will you do now, Kim?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
I'm so glad you're with me because I could have never done that. And I mean, Harry could have never done that. About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna ask for promotion.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate, come work.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
A crooked smile quivers on his lips.
Would fit him. And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Also, I don't know who that is, so...
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? Your Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden. Also, I'm leveling up constantly, but am I gonna do anything with that? No.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
She says with a smile.
I do like the sound of that.
He returns her smile.
He's really considering it.
I'm ready, and...
Good.
She looks at you, then Fickmore.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
The man points down the street.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
Wait, what?
Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
I don't know what this means. This is us, right?
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
The woman looks north. End. Like end the game? you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.